Okay, starting again. Still don't have access to the live stream, but we're gonna going about it just as the day before. So, that we're still kind of doing paper to planks for the beginning, because we have not yet finished the arms, and we still need to finish the joints. We got we got 4 arm joints. We have 2 leg joints. Okay. Where is the one that I want? What? Did I bring it inside? I must have brought it inside. Oh no, it's right there. Silly me. Just like yesterday, just, more of the same. We have the joints. Wait, that's not the joint. That's the joints right there. Those are the 4 for the arms. And then we have the 2 for the legs. Yep. It should be good. It should be good. So the ones for the legs. Do we do that on the lathe? No, I don't think the ones on the... I don't think those are going to work on the lathe in the same way that I want our arm joints to work. The arm joints, oh look, think like the leg joints are a little bit more on that bottom half where the rotating kind of happens. It still has the little post that goes up into the leg itself. So if we have our lower leg right here and we have our foot right here, the hope is to take the foot. Where's a pencil? Okay. So we have this kind of concept for the foot, where the foot has, I don't know if that's picking up on the camera well enough, but the foot will have a nice little slot right there. And with that, rotation joint will be able to plug right in, and then from the side of the foot we can push the pin in, and it should work. It should work pretty well. Let's raise you up just a slight bit for right now, just so I don't have to keep ducking down. So instead, I want to do it like this. First off, there, do those right there. Take this. I traded one warped board for another warped board. Damn. Sorry. Huh. What's our solution to this then? I need somewhere to set stuff, and that area is too dirty. I'm short. I'm not very short, but I'm shorter. No, that's still pretty bad. Oh, look right up into the dust. How about you? Nope, you're warped too. Damn, man. Is every board in here warped? Well, except for the one the computer's sitting on right now. That one is a bastion of just perfection. Come on, we have to have at least one. There has to be some boards in here that aren't warped beyond belief. Oh? Oh? That's much better than what we had. Okay. Now that we got our cable to work on, got those, that's our foot. I want to widen that a little bit. And of course, I misplaced the pencil already. Man, I am so good at not holding on to my, there it is, to my accoutrement. Extra battery can go right there, just in case the mic pack dies. Let's make it a little bit more wider, just so that we have a good connection on there. So that's how big our joint has to be. It has to go into the foot, so that part doesn't have to be terribly huge, but I'd rather have the joints, the rotation, not the rotation, the hinge joint. I'd rather have that pretty covered. And if we think about how our 2x4 foot is shaped, we're basically going to take it and kind of go from there. We're going to use as much of the material as we can, but then we're going to kind of drop it right down into that flat part there. I don't know if it showed up well enough with the pencil. Let me see if I can't describe it a bit better in the Sharpie here. So you can kind of see the foot shape. There's our top. That's where the hinge will be, and that will be excluded, embedded. It'll be embedded in. And I think our best option for wood for this will be this guy. Yeah, will that be the best idea? Or do I just use this? I think this will be a good idea. I think this will work. Because all we really need to do is we need to draw a circle, and then with that circle, there needs to be enough room for our, that's going to be perfect, I think. Because that's going to be how it sits. So if you can kind of think of the magnet there being how the joint will sit inside, except it will be lower, and on top will be a small pin, not a small pin, it will be a wood pin, and on that wood pin will be a magnet. And hopefully that creates a hinge as well as a rotation in the ankle. I think I like that size of circle. Okay, so we're going to take that size of circle. We'll scribe that on here. And then I need to make sure that I give myself a good amount of room. How much do I want that to be? Okay, let's try it on this side first. Oh, that's not right. Okay. Is that too far over? That's probably too far. Okay, let's go in a little bit more. Yeah, let's do that. Or is that going to be too skinny now? Because I want the plug to have a little meat to it. Yeah, I think that would be good. Let me do a Sharpie outline so that it can be seen a little bit better. Oh, loud. So that's kind of what the foot joint is going to look like. And then, of course, we will have a circle. A circle. You will have a little tiny circle in the middle, as such. Little tiny circle. It'll be more accurate, obviously, but I don't have about this. Will this be a good circle for us? I think so. Yep, yep. Much better, much better, much more accurate and in the middle. That one. Better. Okay, so now we do the same thing again. Just make sure that we give ourselves a little bit of distance. That's one mistake I believe I made yesterday with especially the arms, and we'll find out today if it was a savable mistake or if it was something that we're going to have to go back and recut all those pieces, because when I put them on the lathe, they have to sit between two centers. And those two centers have a little bit of area that you cannot really get into. So I might not have given myself enough room to turn it. Will save me a whole bunch of and grinding, but might not be enough to get it to where I need it to get to. Or it can get it to where I need to get to, and then I'll do the scraping and grinding to finish it up, at least. Okay, let's do this idea again. Kind of has to be as center as I can get it. Better that way. Always better that way. Okay, there's that. We used the one. And again, seat of the pants kind of measurements right now. Things can get better. Things can get more hate when it comes to mint, but it's the concept of the idea that I want to portray here. I want to at least give context to this thought, this inspiration that I had that was brought on by watching the show. And you know, like as an actor, as a person that makes things, like it's when you get something like that, man, you want to delve into it as much as you possibly can, or you should, I guess is better said. You should, and I want to say that because 95% of the time, most of my life, when I get these ideas, these nice full of design, full of potential kind of things, or at least in my mind, full of potential kind of things, the first thing that always stops it is the inability to want to take the next step. That's the first one. The next one for me has always been my actual sketching or the drafting of stuff. Gosh, as soon as I see the terrible drafting that I tend to do on the page, I am utterly repulsed by my own idea, or the idea starts to shatter in its fragility because, oh, it's not the perfect vestment in the mind that it was before. I don't know. This I'm finally no, you act do better. And I'll be honest, it's been a very long time since I even since I have given fair credence to an idea of mine in this context, and I have not had the facility, the ability, if you will, to do this kind of work. Like, yeah, you can sit there, you can sketch, you can even model on a computer, but to a point, and then it's not really like there has to be the next step. This is that next step. If anything, just to placate the fact that I want to see what this thing would actually look like now. Um, and then the real awesome idea is how cool it would be to play a character of this nature. The saw was not that loud yesterday, but it might be today, so we'll find out. Still doesn't want to go through these little pieces, but we figured out how to work that anyway, so. No? Nice. Really? So it's very okay. Now, so we have these foot. We have all of these. What? Why do I have extra pieces right now? Oh, you know what? It doesn't matter. We'll sort them in a second. Okay, so we have our joints for the leg, foot, leg, foot. Put those there for now. The next joint that needs to be made is our it feels like the same exact joint. Why do I guess in my mind I was thinking about it in a different way. Maybe it's not four joints for the arms. Maybe it's two joints for the top of the arms and then four joints for our foot hand connection. This is a bunk upper leg, so I'm gonna cross that out. So we're gonna do, I guess, four more of these guys. Not, yeah, two more of these cats. And what did I put on there? I wrote leg and arm. Do I have another empty block just lying about? Not really. Could I use this? Yeah, why not, right? There's no reason that this can't go on there. Save some of our scrap pieces if we can. I need to do this. It's gonna be right. I think it's 2 center. That's 2 center. Go track. This one's and arm. Okay, that's good there. It really is just another. I don't know why I thought these were so different from each other for some reason. I will try to turn those out. Why not? Let's give that a shot on there. So I don't think I'll need too much of this. Do that much. How much was that? 2.5. 2.5. Yeah. J. Okay. So it's that little orphan. Hmm. much more refined than me just battering the blocks until they break. Okay. So all of that is done. Really? I go to pick you up and then throw you back to the ground. Okay, there you go. You're on there. So you're staying. That's going to be good on that side. This is where that really nice straight piece of wood would come in handy, wouldn't it? Is that better? I feel like I'm adding more risk to the idea if I'm putting it higher up without it being actually, what's it called? Actually bolted down. I think it's better if it's just on the ground at this point instead, because at least there, it can't do a major, well, it can't do a major, it can't do a elevated flip. It could still do a flip if it wants to, but it can't do a crazy old elevated flip, one that would leave a questionable reaction on my part. Okay, so we got our headstock, our banjo. We need a. We need this. We need. No, we need this for sure. Well, have this anyways. Do these. I need centers, is what I need next. Where did I put my centers? Oh, they're in the box, yes. Okay. Yep, there's that. There's this. Let's take the mic pack out of this pocket for now. Hopefully it'll be happy sitting in here. It was not so when we were using the bandsaw yesterday. Can we move a little bit more area? You think about how hard this was going to be to get back on. That was bad. That was so bad. We should be smarter when moving metal bits around. Sharp metal bits. One would think a little bit of caution would behoove. Oh, come now. There we go. Banjo. Probably be better to have our larger rest on, I would think. We got that. We got that. We got center. We got the spur. What in the world? Sometimes I just get baffled by the silliest of things. Where is the big? I need the big crescent wrench. I need the big crescent wrench. It's a lovely piece of him. The big crescent wrench. The baby woke. So I put that on there. Trying to find the center on these right now. Oh, Wayne Brady. Real questions. Videos you using real weapons? You know what? I think it will be easier just to clip those on the bandsaw. Joint. Joints. All white Rimowa. These are our arm joints. I'm going to save those for a second. Arm, upper leg, upper arm, lower leg, upper arm, lower arm, upper leg, low arm, low leg. Okay, I'm not going to get complicated, I think, with these. I think it was only the upper leg and the upper arm that is going to require a kind of like a teardrop shape, if you will. And then on a part of that teardrop shape, we'll take it on the bandsaw and cut it off to create the, I guess, kind of the area at which the ball joints will kind of fit in. So we're going to create, I guess I can kind of draw it out on one of them here. And it'll be much better because on the lathe itself, it will allow for a more accurate shape, if you will. But for right now, it's kind of look like a spoon. It's going to kind of look like a spoon. And honestly, it might end up being a smaller. Yeah, I think we'll go that way with it. Go that way. Kind of like a spoon. Can you see that? Yeah. And that's going to be the same shape on both the upper legs and the upper arms, because there's no real reason to do a different shape than that. And then both of those will go back to the bandsaw. Like I said, they'll get the cup cut out, as well as have a wrist joint added. Can't really see this, can we? Better? Better. Much, much better. That's plugged in. This lathe. Okay, first things first. Let's do the leg that we drew on, just so we can get a grand idea on kind of where we're going with it. Get ourselves a rudimentary center. Center is always the most, I wouldn't say the most important, but it's definitely a grand starting point when turning, because you lose less material that way. I need to get some WD-40 on this thing. That's better. Okay, do that. Go center on our line. Then you bring your tailstock in. Give it a few taps, see kind of where it is lining up, and if it's lining up well enough. Where'd that go? God, I think that was so good and I knocked it off. Up there. Hmm. No. I can't put a center on this other side because it's lopsided. Can I? Am I just making an excuse and not doing it, or can I really not? I think I'm just making an excuse. Let's see how that looks. We know that is center, and we assume that is close to center. Okay, I'm gonna tighten that down. I'm going to move the headstock in. And what that does is it grips both on this side and this other side. Now I'm actually going to do something silly. I'm going to actually release it. Pull that out. Come on. Oh, I need to walk this thing. Come on, I need enough room that I can whack it. I just need to get it close enough in there that the teeth want to again. Come on now. Break right now. with the brick right now. No. Okay. Come on, man. I went pro. We still have that on there. That's so funny. Still. Huh. So the reason I restarted it that 1 second ago is that there was still a flat side on there. But now that I think about it, I can just use that as my cut side. So it should work. It should work. Let's turn. That's all the way down. Let's unlock this. We can undo our tailstock here. Pull the tailstock back, hopefully. Nope. Oh, there we go. Okay. And there we go. That is our upper leg right there. And again, we'll cut off that nice little lump on the side there, and it shall give us what we need. Wonderful. Okay. What next? Well, let's keep going with it, right? We're already on a roll. Let's keep going. What I really would love now is a set of calipers that I can use to... Perfect. So glad. Now I can at least retain a little bit of consistency between my pieces here. We can kind of figure out if I'm at least close to what I'm trying to get to. Okay, we're going to do the same concept with getting a center first. That one. You know what? So we don't have to do this. You pick each piece up. We'll just do all of our center lines right now, or at least the close variation of them. And honestly, I think the lower legs, lower arms, well, actually, the lower arms should be the simplest in our design because they're just posts. So we just got to roll them down to posts because they're going to get joints in both ends. Is that not how we did? No, I guess with the lower one, we decided to put a hinge on it. Just an actual hinge. Oh, because it doesn't need rotation on the knee. That's why. Duh. Huh. I'm like, why did I do that? Because the knee does not twist in that way. Well, it can, but you don't want it to. That's for damn sure. Okay, that is upper arm, lower arm. Oh, this is another upper arm. Okay. Upper arm, lower leg, joints, arm low. Arm low is just going to be a cylinder. I guess in some ways, the low leg is also just going to be a cylinder. We're just going to cut it out more on the bandsaw. Okay. Low arm. Lovely. Okay, so that's all of that. Let's get back to our upper leg. We have our centers. Do that. And you always run the risk when putting things between two centers like this, that if you put too much pressure in it, it could always split. So you got to be careful. There are risks involved. There are risks. Keep that there so I can kind of see it. It's not that complicated of a shape. It's not that complicated of a shape. Let's do the bowl gouge first. I can be happy with it. I can be happy with it. Got the same kind of flat side over there as we did on the other one. This needs to be unlocked first. Cool. Got our two upper legs. Let's do the arms next. Same concept. Same concept. Only difference is that on the legs, we have the inside of our hinge, and then on our arms, we have the outside of said hinge. Still the same shape, though, I believe. Did I miss this side? I did. Fixing the grass, and they slither in. The bloody number out your phone. Do as Romans is in Rome. Go from Carthage, and I like carnage. I don't. What? Skanks to remember him from the several places. Skittle made us. In these yellow bracelets. I've been on Saturday sound stick ups. Into brown face. On a downstate. I can be happy with that. You know, there is a better way to do this. I just remembered, and I don't know why I forgot it. I don't know. Maybe I like it the other way, actually. I thought that was going to work better. It did not. It did not work the way I was hoping it to. Like, it definitely dug it in a little bit more, but not phenomenally for me to want to take out every single time the spur. That goes back, that goes in, that locks. Make sure it's actually locked. Kind of jumped off center, didn't we? Let's go there. Lock. Lock. And lock that side. Okay, another arm. Here we go. Be with it. I guess we could go a little bit more on that area there. I can be happy with that. Yep. 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 Okay. So we got our upper arms, upper arms, upper legs. Let's do now the lower arms, lower legs. Lower arm is we're just rounding it. That's all we're really doing. The wood block feels better. I don't feel like I'm damaging my other center on accident. Come on now, please. I will clean you after this project. Just let me do this right now, my friend. You deserve it. You definitely deserve a good cleaning. But you got thrown into service right away. My apologies. The bandsaw is in the same position. But I do appreciate both of your guys' help with this. You are grand machines. Grand machines. Okay. Hole gouge. I don't think the surfacing gouge is a good idea. No, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think the angle gouge is going to be any better. Maybe? Hmm. Still not what I'm wanting, though. Like, what about that? Mm. That's definitely not the right one. I think the bowl gouge. I think the bowl gouge was doing the best at getting rid. Come on, man. Arm. Mhm. Seem to have lost power. You turn it off, right? Are we doing? At least the camera isn't losing its temper this time, so that's good. I made it pretty far so far. That's good. Okay, I'm gonna go see what's wrong with the power. Uh, if you want to, you can. I thought I blew. This one marked at least. Really, really. Doke. Okay, here we go. We're back at it. Power is back on. Everything is all good. Let's move our mic wire because it's slipping on this other side here. I want it on that side there. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. I feel like we're already there on this one at least. That's good. Yeah, we're good on that. Let's unlock, unwind, hold back. Come on now, please. No? There we go. Arm. Low. We got our arm up, arm low. Let's do leg low now. I have you slide back just a little bit more, friend. Squanch that down. Get machine gun back. Ready back to selling crap. He said that's all that he know. Walking to a big store from the head to toe. Cough on the cup, promise still loyalty. I don't know why I keep unlocking that. Only need to unlock this one. Reduce my quill. Pull back the head. Tail, not head. This one got a little bit skinnier than I wanted it to, but it's okay. Leg. Low. Take a look. Face me. Doctor. Sense, let me snip. Biceps. Don't need to unlock that. You don't need to unlock that one. Silly. Reduce the quill. Pull back tailstock. Leg. Leg. Wonderful. Lower leg. Low leg. Okay, let's see here. What is our next step? First we dust. First we dust. First we get all dust off. Do we need the lathe again? Are we going to try to do those on the lathe? No. No, I don't think so. I kind of want to do at least the... Let's give it a shot. I want to see if I can't get the post. I think if I could get the post on our joints, that would be a good thing. Of course, this one's going to be kind of a problem child because it's not on a regular sized piece. Probably could have done this with a table saw, now that I think about it. But we're already this far in, why stop now? Let's do this though. Give ourselves a little bit more support here. Gosh, this is such a bad. There we go. Come on, man, please. Come on, please, stay in. There we go. Much better that. There we go. Come on, come on. Perfect. Well, not perfect. It's obviously not the same kind of nice square as we have with our others there, but concept remains still. Concept remains, I believe. So all I'm going to do with these is turn out, like I said, the peg on the end there with hopes that having that round will give us a better, I don't know, a better chance at proper rotation as well as a more aesthetically pleasing looking joint. Because what I could also do is once the joints are done, like the posts themselves are done, and I drill a inclusion in here, I can then put them back on the lathe and turn them to a true, like, married state almost, so that you wouldn't see it if you were looking at it, to be honest. Or hopefully that's the idea. That there. Bring in our tail stock. Oh wait, nope, not yet. First we got to batter it in to place. Battered. This one's gonna be kind of weird because I gotta leave a good portion of the square part so that I could get it on the bandsaw and properly create our hinge joint. So what I need to do, I need to figure out where I want my line to be on this. Yeah, that was dumb. I don't know why I thought that was going to work. No matter. We'll just continue with it. Really does feel like the best tool for the job right now. I was worried about that. It did break. Maybe it will work. Maybe it will work. Like, I guess I don't need all of that post. If I can just get a good sizable chunk of that post in, that should be okay. Yeah, I think what we can do. So this is what was just cut out here. So you can kind of still see our post there on the end. Well, not the post. You can see where the joint is supposed to be. Could be a bit off because it wasn't a center piece, but I can always pop or pin right around there and still include the magnet. It just won't be as in as I might want it to be. But I could also still do the magnet in there, and then we just dope up the glue mixture with some sawdust and basically create the wood around the wood. Conceptually, it kind of worked, so I'm going to do it again. I just need to be a little bit more careful. Yes, the issue with my pencil. Where are my pencil sharpeners? Do I have another pencil? That would be nice. Are they sharpened, though? That's the issue. And that has a tip. At least more than that one does. Okay, let's see here. Let's get our center again. And I'll make sure I do that to all of the rest of them. Do. Do. That one. That one. Need to figure out what I want to do with those. Damn, this one was long. Shoot. Okay, let's just do it this way. That should be okay. That should be okay. Is it all? It's that one, that one, that one. I guess in the same kind of vein, we should do that with these as well, right? In the sense that they are the same concept. And for some reason, my brain just changed it so much because it was not the same kind of shape. Instead of being an inside, it was an outside. Let's do that. Do that. That. Come on, please don't move on me. Last thing I need that. Boom. There's that. Okay, lines are on. Well, we still need to get our center on there. Okay, let's do our 4 that go together. Let's do the 2 that aren't together last. It's a funny problem to have. Just too much sawdust. There's that. What? What? God. Huh. The quill doesn't want to work for some reason right now. I guess that's fine, but why isn't it not wanting to extend further in? That's so strange. Staunch. We still getting sound? Yeah, we're still getting sound. Okay, just wanted to check. Didn't know if the battery had died yet. In. Something is going on with my quill on this side. Try this instead. Let's see if we can't extend it out more. And with it extended out more, maybe it will bite when it gets in a little bit. No, not there. It used to sit there. It used to go in like that. Man, for some reason, it's wanting to spin, which is weird. Oh, no matter. I think we got it nice and tight now. I did this one way too skinny. Yeah, too skinny. It'll still work, mind, but oh, that's way past where I wanted it to be. Way past where I wanted it to be. Or maybe it's. I'd rather have it a different way. I'd much rather have it a different way. This is the strange one because for some reason I added so much extra material on the end of this. This is a bad one, man. It's almost better just to remake it because I only have like right here to work with. You know what? Yeah, this is a silly, like, why put myself through it when I can just on the back redo the same shape? Give myself more room, give myself more chance of actually creating a good post. Why force yourself to do a dumb technique when you don't need to do a dumb technique? We don't play that. Dude, Malcolm. Oh, what time is it? 11:53. That's not bad. That's not bad. We've been doing good. We got 2 hours and 19 right now. The camera isn't dying like it was yesterday. We're doing great. We're almost done with the joints. Once the joints are gone, we go back onto the bandsaw, finish up the joints. It's really the joints today that are the main focus at this point. Because those are the first, well, not the first, those are very major components in the putting together of this thing. Of course, everything is kind of a major component, but oh, it's a toy box. It'll just a couple Ajax since way back. And there's a Gray Act. We don't play that. We don't play that. Oh man, give me a hit. Out of my kicks. Oh, forgive me. And I know it. Coke with the moet. That's a good one. That's a real good one right there. I'm pretty proud of that one. Compared to the other two that we put out, like that's a that's a much stabler looking post. And again, it can be cut, it can be sized, it can be put into a different dimension if need be, but it's a start. It is a good start. That seems to be the issue. Okay. There we go. That's what was going on. I apparently had it where it wasn't in a particular channel that it needed to be in. And because of that, was spinning freely. Oh, that's important. Don't want to forget that. Kind of keeps it attached. Uh, please, pretty please go in. Thank you. What's next? We got one more of, well, I guess we got three more. Because we got the last of the four, we got two more that stay together. Oh, that's too close already. Yeah, see, the issue now, I just realized the issue is that because I've been seating my wood in the way that I have with just pressuring it against it, it's really probably set in there now, and it probably doesn't want to come out with any undue ease. That goes there. Oh, nope, 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 nope. That's so dangerous that it does that. Okay, that's there. Locked. Come on now, please. Here we go. Locked. Oh, that's good to see that it's working again. How silly of me not to think that there was like a channel or something that it would follow. How silly. Not gonna catch the banjo. Okay. Double tighten this because it's been trying to escape recently. That's our big squeeze. Set me free. Oh, baby, gonna one more time. I'm about to go out of my mind. Brick from brick. Brick from brick. Let's have a blow. Go back to essence made. Let's say, let go. That's the Tesla. Let go. That's the Tesla. I see all the diamonds in this watch face. That shit came from pressure. It's like a yin yang. Mom in. A lot. Push. Set me free. My baby. Oh, one more time. Oh, baby. I'm about to go out of my mind. What's happened? Don't let me soup it soap. Apple joke. Goods are young, all dogs go to heaven. Ric Flair before there was Ric Flair. Trapper of the year. Time like Dapper Dan. It's a seal in the center van. Oh, it's a seal in the van. Oh, it's a seal in the caravan. Oh, so. Okay. Let's do these last. This one needs to go over here because that's not the same one, right? Yes, that's not the same one. This is its brother, though. Okay, lock this down. Get ourselves at least a good kind of look at where we're trying to get to here. That's scary. That's why I got to stop doing that every time. That could really that could explode if the banjo gets underneath the wood and the tool rest clips it wrong. That's how you get pieces that explode on you. And goodness me, is it scary. happy with that. Okay. What now? What time is it? 11:20, 12:22. So I was not allowed to live stream again because they have a check system where you need to wait a whole like day or something. And I started a little too early to catch that. I believe I'm almost there. And I'd much rather put this up as a live and then it upload itself and then I can go back and re-edit it instead of what I did last night because that took a long time. And I don't know, the full version seemed to take it took a long time to actually upload. So what I'm thinking right now, what I think is the best option is I'm going to do a cleanup real quickly. I'm going to organize everything where it needs to be. And then I will kind of put everything back. I'm going to go in, I'm going to turn off this. We'll call this part 1 of day 2. And I'm going to have some lunch. And then we'll come back out and we'll start all over again. It's going to be bandsaw. And it's going to be, it's basically just going to be bandsaw. Well, yeah, we're going to start with the bandsaw. We're going to clean up what we need to clean up on our arms and our joints. So we're going to make our hinge inclusions and couplings. We might bust out the drill and drill our, what's the term? Drill the pocket for where our dowels will go into. Yeah, I think the focus right now is getting everything married together without its actual fasteners. So without the leather, without the pins, without the magnets first. Make sure everything fits. Then we might marry it back on the lathe so it has kind of a nice true nature to it. If possible, it might not be possible once we, like if I did it now, would probably be the best way to do it is I take these, I get the holes drilled and I set them in each other and then I come back out and then return it. The only issue is if I do that, cutting it on the bandsaw is going to be much more difficult because it's going to be a cylindrical shape. Or, we'll see. We'll see when I get back out. First and foremost, I'm going to clean up and then eat lunch and then come back out. I think it's been a good first part of the second day. Okay. I can go there. All the parts can go there. These are arms. These are legs. Rest of our parts are still there. You know, you don't like seeing a random missing screw just kind of sitting out. That is concerning to see the least. Concerning to say the least. Okay. Okay. Spoon? Spoon. Boom, 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 boom. Lunchtime. Lunchtime. Okay.